Welcome to an Age of Empires 4 casted game. In the color teal, we got Downfall playing as the Rus. And in the color green, we have GiveUAnxiety playing as the French. Welcome everybody. This is one of my first casts in Age of Empires, so make sure to give me a comment to, give me feedback, what kind of things I should improve. There is a lot of things that I'm trying to do. One of them is trying to speak better, I bought this course from Binga. He's a professional public speaker, and he has a course on how to communicate and how to speak better, this kind of thing. And so far I've been learning a lot, so I'm using this cast to also apply what I learned, because I can't really go to a place where I can just talk and like the Toastmasters, where I can just give a presentation and talk and practice my speaking skills. I feel Age of Empires give me that practice by itself. Besides, it's much more fun. So let's go to the match. First, the Rus, a civilization that gets bounty, also known as bounty, for killing animals. That's right, they get gold for killing animals, and they get points for killing animals. So far, let's see the back looks. So you got a deer pack here. Someone the Rus kills a deer, and he gets 10 gold. And basically that's great, because what he can do is focus all his villagers on food, so he can age up faster, and he don't need any villager on gold, because this hunting cabin also generates gold based on how many trees are around it. You can see an early wheelbarrow coming from Downfall already, just in 2 minutes going into the game. Very, very nice. And soon he will be able to age up. Meanwhile, GiveUAnxiety, he must try to deny the deer. Like, I think he managed to deny this one, and now he's denying this deer. Hey, dude, wake up. Still need to kill other deer. Okay, so he wake up. But now his friend's gonna come to steal his deer. Let's see who wins here. This is the deer fight. 3 deers left. Is he gonna notice? Oh yeah, he did. There you go. That's my deer. And now who gives the last hit? I feel like he tried to attack the deer, that he actually attacked the scout by mistake. It's a pity. It's a pity. It's like, hey, at least give me that chip. So, GiveUAnxiety going for the School of Cavalry. Very common landmark for French. Basically allows you to produce knights. And they produce 20% faster, which is good. And also cost 20% less. If that's for all production buildings of the French. If you have a keep around here, you will get 20% discount on all your units. And we see the edge up for the Downfall. You have the Kremlin here, a very defensive landmark. I can also call the the militia, right? Like every minute you have a ticket, and you can call militia to basically spawn them in when the situation is dire, when you need a friend, and in your darkest times you can always call the militia. Now also the Rus get the gold from the wolf, so don't forget about those. They're pretty annoying. I hate when I play against a Rus player. I hate it because I need to also kill the deer, but I like it because I know he will kill all the wolves. And the wolves are really annoying, especially because I like to play Mongol and I like to trade, and there's always this wolf attacking the traders that always giving that notification of someone is attacking you, and it's always the same wolf. So it's nice. Like, you have Both sides good at bad side. He's aging up with 2 villagers. That's a very slow age up. By this time, I'm sure, like, of course, he's focusing on economy and on his second town center, which is a pretty common play now. Usually, players will go for a second town center. So the cost is 400 wood and 350 stone. Downfall already has it. Let's see where he puts it. He should put it around here to protect this deer pack. And also this part of the wood line, and also get some berries. Not a bad spot. Perhaps this one may be a better spot because it can protect the gold and has the board. But it's too far from the base, so it's a little bit risky. Meanwhile, we see Downfall sending militia to harass. This will slow down the creation of the town center. Oh, actually it doesn't. He just got what he needed. Stables going out for Downfall. Expect to see early knights for both players. So far, no knights for GiveUAnxiety. That's very interesting. Usually, a civilization like the French, they like to go knights and harass the enemy, but looks like because Rus has so many good defenses, they have the Kremlin here, protect the side, you have the town center here, and now you have a town center here. Like, how much a knight can do? Like, maybe can go here, but you know, there's not so much value, so I guess GiveUAnxiety decided, you know what, I'm just gonna boom, I'm not gonna harass. And indeed he's booming. Now he has the double broadaxe, important upgrade if you want to increase your wood production. Let's see what's going on in the map for Downfall. Have too many scouts. I mean, he can have vision for most areas of the map. I find it hard for myself to just play with 2 scouts. Is really hard. And what he spots it out, he sees GiveUAnxiety is putting some walls here. Looks like a very defensive style for GiveUAnxiety, playing as the French, a civilization that usually is known for being aggressive at the very beginning because of the advantage of the knights. And now we will see the first knight going out for the Rus, the early knight. So Rus, if I'm not wrong, Rus has like, yeah, so they have more attack in their knights, I believe, but the French knights have more health. So arguably French knights is the best knight in the game, but the Rus also have a very strong knight. And now harassment will start soon. Very pacific game so far, very peaceful. Both players trying to focus on the economy a little bit. Well, the scout being a little bit annoying with this, cannot close the wall. But looks like it will get denied, the wall will be built. And with that, it will be very hard for Downfall to harass the enemy. Upgrades are starting to come for Downfall. Got the Iron Undermesh, very important upgrade for against archers, but also against town centers. It's pretty good if you want to dive into a town center. You got this upgrade. A lot of knights can take out this town center for sure. You don't need siege engineering if you have enough numbers. Spears going out for Downfall. So you already have 3 knights, 1 more in queue. Scout spots it out. Now it's coming. So he either builds more production, which he's already doing. He's building the archery range. That's very good. He will need those archers to deal with those spearmen. But I feel like just a bunch of units here can protect. Horseman going here. He's trying to deny this wood source. Food source, sorry. See how the map looks like for downfall. He sees, he knows what he's up to. He doesn't know about the archery range yet. Suspect he will know it now. Yeah, he does. And also, he's going for the boar. Very nice income. The boar is one of the... I think it's the best food source in the game. The gathering rate is much faster. It's just very nice. Very nice to get the boar at this stage. And since he has the map control, like I feel downfall is like, okay, you're staying your base, I'm going out for my resources. I feel like that's what's happening here. But now military numbers are starting to grow up for both. Downfall with 17, GiveUAnxiety with 12. Spearman going out to deal with those knights. You don't want to lose those knights, they are very expensive. Like they cost 140 food, 100 gold. You don't want to lose them, it's a huge loss. So especially in the early stages of the game, you send the knight, you spend a lot of resources because you don't have much economy going on. I know both players starting to produce more army. Expect a fight coming soon. More walls coming out for GiveUAnxiety. Securing this side of the map, he will secure the deer and also this gold vein here, aside from this wood map. That's very nice, but that villager didn't make it, sadly. And this one is like trying to go home, but that won't be the case. More production buildings going for GiveUAnxiety. Military units here, he needs to come back. Trying to destroy the wall, but at the same time, he's also trying to build battering rams. He will try to attack for both sides, try to harass a little bit, and also trying to take down this town center, which will be a huge loss for GiveUA. Spearman should be able to do the job here. Meanwhile, the wall, that's a lot of villagers. I'm telling you, that's 7 villagers here building the wall. Is like, this wall needs to be built ASAP. More units coming for downfall. And look, there's no one here. Meaning the town center won't attack. If there's no villagers, there is no units to garrison, and it won't be able to attack. So it looks like this town center will go down, almost certainly. That's a huge loss for GiveUAnxiety. Town center at this stage, like, you still need those villager production. But the good thing is the French has his town center is like the they call it like the passive Song Dynasty. Like, they can produce villagers every 17 seconds. That's very good. But still, it won't outproduce Double Town Center, which Downfall has now. And you will see a bigger and bigger leap as the game continues, if this doesn't change. Harassment coming out for the board, but you know, it's not gonna be enough. This wooden fortress are way stronger than the normal towers. So a little bit of a fight going on here. GiveUAnxiety also securing this part of the map, playing very defensive. Very defensive. I wonder if he can hold that, because now you have 3 runs here. Gonna be very hard for him to get out of this one. Military units are in Downfall's favor. Meanwhile, harassment going on in this map. Knights, these are enough spearmen. It looks like he just sent these knights, it's like, just make some trouble. And the wall went down and the villagers run to the base. Looks like these resources are not gonna be available for GiveUAnxiety. A downfall going to the town center. It's very risky because town center still can give a lot of damage to the field. Early knights are not as strong as the knights, so these will still get damage from arrows. This will not happen in Castle Age anymore. They won't get as much damage, but so far it's a very tough decision. It's like he needs to kite those units into the town center, but looks like he will lose these buildings. Meanwhile, reinforcements are coming for downfall. A couple of knights guarding here. It looks like he will send a couple of spearmen here to protect, maybe? I would suspect he will go here. And now this part of the map will be exposed also. Downfall goes to Castle Age. He immediately goes for the upgrade to get knights. He already have 13 knights. A good amount of knights. Let me tell you, this doesn't look good for GiveUAnxiety here. Now units will be able to defend. Military units are starting to even out, but the upgrades are coming, and now these are not early knights, these are knights. But still, enough spearmen should be able to take care of the situation here. Knights focusing on the archers. It looks like he will be able to defend this. He will be able to defend this, no problem. But these are not all the units. He also has some units here. He doesn't know that. No, remember that these yellow areas here you see here in the map are stealth forests. Stealth forests, basically, you cannot have much vision here. There's not vision in the stealth forest. It's very hard to see. So if you send your units here, there's a high chance that the opponent won't be able to see them. The more harassment going out, going for the gold vein. So far we have had 10 villager kills for downfall. That's a huge loss. And now GiveUAnxiety needs to transition into farms. Not the best time to transition into farms. But he has a lot of wood, like 1.4k wood a minute. He should be able to sustain this. But he's not producing any military unit. Meanwhile, attacks coming on from both sides. It's funny how he carries on units in different parts of the map, huh? Like, usually you have the advantage of the defender, because your reinforcements will come faster, and the town center also can attack, so yeah, that's a huge loss for downfall. That's a lot of resources. Meanwhile, harassment going on for GiveUAnxiety. He needs a comeback, and if he can get some villager kills, that can give you an edge. But I feel like it's a little bit too late. We're talking about 91 villagers against 61. So far, he's doing a very good job defending, but I feel like because he has so many resources so far, and it's just very easy for the knights to just travel around and harassing all parts of the map. Let's see what's the vision for GiveUA. So GiveUA has no vision for... Like, this part is already done. I know villagers here. Military units will come back to the base, but now another raid starts and more villagers die. And this is a warrior monk. Think about warrior monks. Is he securing relics? Oh, he went to the Abbey of Trinity. So basically, this landmark allows you to produce warrior monks, which is a monk in a horse. It's basically, it can fight a little bit, and it can also, it's also faster. So he should be able to grab the relics really fast. So far, GiveUA have been able to defend. No severe damage yet. And age up is going up for GiveUA. The guild health. Economic landmark. Generates resources over time. The more resources stored, the faster they're generated. So basically you need to select and you will get those resources. But now Akip is going for downfall. Securing the middle of the map. Meanwhile, GiveUA is stuck on his base, but he also has a lot of resources. And he has these walls to defend, but sadly they're no longer available. Upgrades going soon. Chivalry to generate the health of the knights, that's very important. You can always take back your knights with low health to, you know, to heal. More villager kills. We are talking about 41 villager kills. This is a huge difference. 49 villagers against 108. You can see on the resource count we're talking about. And GG gets called. This was Age of Empires 4. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.